coming soon. Until then, enjoy the vibes.
My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. Just enough. My baby, your body's on fire. Hey, body's on fire. My baby, your body's on fire. Yeah. This one not better do with the jabba. Me, I no get time on the jabba. Dada cover my face, calling me lava. Biggie man, we know the where I money, what's it up? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and the beat, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it up? Chewbacca, all depend. We can ride the wind, and the beat, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commentate.
I can't come and kill myself.
Anything when I did do, I did try to they do on my way.
I can't come and kill myself.
Plenty survive we face just to make sure money day. All my people that go say I know one time, I know one time, I know one time. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy me food, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what's it come? Chewbacca. All the penny, they get it, why the money, and the fee, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it coming? Chewbacca, all the penny, they get it, why the money, and no fees. Different things, them happening, schemes and packaging. In a one night for shows, I'm juggling. Flow like the ocean, my boat, I'm paddling. Shadashing up Bella, that's my bro, my family, bows in chains. When it comes to money, I take concentrate. Like I tell you straight, you are not my mate. If you become mission, I be head of state. All my people then go say, I know one time, I know one time, I know one women. I want enjoy, I want jump life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. They can get ride the money, and the kids die for nothing. My nigga, what's it come? Chewbacca, all depend. They can get ride the women, and the kids die for nothing. Oluwabana,
All right. Good afternoon to every. What the hell? StreamYard is tripping already. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Let me go ahead and say hey to everybody in the chat real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started because I do have quite a few things that I want to cover today. And it's one of those times where I wish that I would have took notes or like wrote down stuff or whatever like that. So for the most part, I'm going to be freestyling this. So I hope I don't forget to talk about anything that I need to talk about. So let me go ahead and start speaking to everybody. I hope y'all can't hear my husband snoring, my Jesus. Because he is loud. Okay, we have Christopher W. Good afternoon. It's so good to see you. RNYTV, hello. UNC girl, hello. We got Mo's Kitchen, welcome. We have Jill's Comfort Zone in the building. We have Nurse Cedric. Thank you so much for being here. Empress, just Empress, hello. DC, the Purple Diva, is up in the building. StreamYard is moving oh so slow, so I am sorry. We have Shireen here. It is so good to see you today. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. I know I don't celebrate holidays, but I wish everybody well. We have Voodoo. Voodoo is here. Voodoo will be kind of spoke about a little bit here today, so I'm glad he is here. Just in case he wants to add his, response or anything like that. We have CEO Little Boss Lady. She been out here working hard in these streets, moderating. We'll have to end up cut. Y'all hear the sniper hotline just keep ding, 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 ding. Okay. We have V. Lenore. It is so good to see you. Child, they love my theme so much they didn't already stole it, honey. They steals everything from me. Mrs. Gwen, good morning. Well, good afternoon. I'm sorry. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. Let me see. We have Be a Superstar in the building. Make sure you get one of your cups from Be a Superstar as far as the tumblers. I was about to say stumbler. She does custom tumblers, and she does the kind where the ice stays in there for days. She does the designer kind. She does everything. So check her out on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube. Just get with her somewhere. Black business, women owned. We gonna support. We do support. Okay. Alexis, hey baby, it's so good to see you. Let me see if I missed anybody else. Oh, Pretty Saucy Leo. You know who I have not talked to in a while, and I need to check on them when I just thought about it? Sheila E. The Quiet Storm. So I don't see her here, but shout out to Sheila. I hope all is well with her over these holidays. We have Coach White, that is the chat boss. Although StreamYard just refreshed everything on me, so makes it hard for me to find her. We got Coach White in the building. Okay, so if there's anybody that I did not speak to, do not take it personal. My moderators, please make them feel welcome. And we're also going to talk about that as far as moderators, because that is really a very important subject that we have to cover today. So, damn, what is wrong with me? So anyway, let me go ahead and get started with this. The other day, the last time I was on here, I truly got triggered. And I thank everybody who did reach out to me to check up on me one way or another. I do appreciate it. That's a situation that has triggered me more than one time on this app, I think twice. And that's because, whenever it comes to children, especially that age, like I guess it's like the 4-year-old thing, or really young kids, or anything dealing with adults taking advantage of children in an actual way, that's a trigger for me. And so it's something that, at least I recognize the trigger. And so once you recognize any trigger that you have, it's what are you going to do about it, after that, right? So there is no shame over here because this is the official house of MedCheck. Y'all may hear MedChecks wherever out here in these streets, but this is the home right here of MedChecks. And it is funny how people laugh and shade mental illness, but they have no problem trying to gain profit from that same mental illness. But I digress. So, as far as me, I think I said this a couple days ago, but I want to say it again. There will be no more contests for S. Hutchinson. I am done with contests. And that means even on somebody else's channel, I said that, and I just told Rico that I would join his rapping contest, and I can't even rap. But he said it was going to be for fun. So I don't mind doing stuff for fun. But these contests where money is involved, I think the money is making people go crazy. It's making the money, people are losing sight of having fun and just, doing content. So I had a lot of people who said, well, your challenge, it failed. It was a flop. To me, in my eyes, I had a phenomenal brunch challenge the first go around. Great numbers, great support, and it's really not about the numbers, but great participation, should I say. That's what I wanted to say. This brunch, I had a couple people that were supposed to participate. They didn't show up. It was what it was. I still haven't made a video. I haven't argued about who was there versus who wasn't there, because I truly feel like what God has for me is for me. Okay. So I'm not really worried about anything or anybody. So once I realized that we weren't going to have a lot of contestants, I decided to let more and more judges join on. If I would have had the same amount of contestants, I wouldn't have had as many judges. I always have more than what I need. That way, if some people don't follow through, I'm covered. Okay. Even with this contest, I was covered because I thought that I would have too many people and I wouldn't have enough room for my judges. That's a fact. Anybody that knows. These are all conversations that have been had. So this is not something I'm just saying today. So hold up. So as far as 2 people participating, I don't feel any kind of way about that. I think those participating, if in my opinion, if it was me, I would be happy that I didn't have a bunch of people to compete against, because that makes my odds of winning that much higher. So no matter if they would have came and cooked some slop that day, they would have left with money no matter what. Okay. Even though both of them did a great job as far as their cooking, I won't change that at all. I really think Just Blaze, because I like the way she handled herself. She really showed what it's like to be a grown-ass woman. But Jay Wilson had asked me to be a judge in his Christmas contest. One, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I still was going to do it initially. But after this last contest, I was just like, you know what? Once he made it clear that it was open, especially to anybody, I'm like, what's the point of me getting involved in another contest just for it to be some drama and just to be having my name out here in the streets unnecessarily? Like, I don't have time for that. Now, this is where I told D-Spot that I was going to bring his name up, and I hope he doesn't take this personal, because this is nothing at all personal against him at all. He did a phenomenal job. I've said that. I will never, Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ, that was the wrong fucking shit. What the fuck? Did y'all see what just happened? Did y'all see what just happened? It is what it is. I'm not even, because I'm low key was gonna end this and delete this live and start over, but there's no sense in me doing that because I know how the beef sector is. So I'm just gonna keep going. My goodness. I swear to God. I swear to God, I went to go hit this, and StreamYard took the little mouse and moved that motherfucker up and went right to that. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. Maybe some people missed it. I hope they did. Anyway, I don't want D-Spot to feel any type of way about this. So this is D-Spot's challenge, which was a phenomenal challenge. And then you see my challenge. People said my challenge took too long. If you look at his challenge, 4 hours, 1 minute, 29 seconds. You look at mine, 4 hours, 8 minutes, 34 seconds. Granted, he had more contestants, but I knew that. And so I incorporated more judges just to have more entertainment. That's what that was all about, okay? It was somebody gonna be mad at me today. I swear, sis, I promise you, I was not trying to do that at all. I swear I wasn't, but it is what it is. CEO boss lady said we moving right along. Blame it on the edibles. I did have 2 of them already. Okay, let me have another one. God damn. Let me eat another. Well, it's not a whole edible. It's half is what I had. Okay, so what I'm saying is, yes, I know I had some views because there was some drama, but if we want to talk about how does it benefit me, so these contests have never benefited me financially. Okay, it has always benefited those who participated in the challenges, right? So the way it benefits me is through clicks and views and advertisement with YouTube, right? So if I'm to look at, let me just get this off the screen. So if I'm to look at what's successful, I'm just using D-Spot as an example. See what I'm saying? Right now, StreamYard is clicking. I didn't click Soul Sister. Maybe it's a ghost in here doing shit. I don't know. I think it's that demonic spirit running through here. I'm not lying to y'all. Matter of fact, let me move the mouse all the way over the fuck here somewhere on the other end of the thing. So if I'm going to look at it from a place of success, I would say I was pretty damn successful. Okay. And my first brunch, it only got like maybe 1,000 more views than this one. So, hey, it also helped me to clean house as far as YouTube, me just getting rid of things that I don't need, because like I said, I told y'all that I was going to be moving in a different direction, but it was going to be a process. And so I didn't want to do it all at one time, and that you guys would see it, you know, over now I can't get the damn thing off the screen, over, you know, a period of time or whatever. So I'm not upset about that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go and argue with somebody about some shit that happened a week ago or whatever the case may be. I do appreciate those who said something, you know, on my behalf or whatever. You know, I appreciate that. People who just spoke facts or whatever. But do forget, and this is not really a contest, but don't forget about the cocktails and cupcakes. We will be having that on December the 10th. It is for, see, now it's off. It is for subscribers only. It's for subscribers only. I have some additional things I'm going to be adding to that. So that will be a lot of fun for the holidays. Okay. Now that I'm done with that, and anyone that's a content creator that wants to participate with it, they can. But since I know I can depend on me, I'm not going to get worked up on anyone else. Some other people have told me they wanted to participate with it. They're more than welcome to come up on the panel and join and play or whatever. But I'm not going to go so far to start naming names and say this person and this person and this person is doing something, and then they don't come through. Okay. So your true crime bartender will be the bartender. If she happens to not show up for some reason, y'all just gonna see me pour my own drinks and then Mo's gonna be there with her cupcakes. And one thing I know about Mo always gonna come through. You know what I'm saying? I've known Mo way too long to to for her to not be dependable or whatever. So I'm not worried about that. I could have had Mo participate in this contest, but then y'all would have been crying that she's a caterer, even though she's not, and it wasn't fair for her to win. You know what I'm saying? But had I known that a lot of other people would just simply not show up, and some not even take the courtesy of a hey, sorry, can't make it or whatever, I should have told Mo to go ahead and participate. Okay. So now I'm going to move over to my moderators. I want to get to hold up. Matter of fact, pause before I get to the moderators. I had on here my tea is from us only. It's really supposed to say for us only, but I guess I was typing too fast. And what I wanted to say about that is I came here and I made a video the other day, and I was talking about the clink clink or whatever. I was talking about the people who, you know, cannot call their probation officers and ask, hey, are we okay? Is everything going well? You know what I'm saying? I heard that afterwards, a lot of people were saying that I was lying or whatever. And then there were some people who were saying, well, why would you come out here and tell us something and not tell us the whole story? Well, I think people are getting it confused. I didn't tell y'all a goddamn thing. I told the Army something. And when I told the Army what was going on the other day, I didn't see not one person in the chat say, hey, I'm confused. I didn't see not one person in the chat say, help me understand what's going on. Everybody seems to be on the same page and knew what the hell what was going on. And the people who were the first responders, they've been knowing the tea. They've been at the meetings. They've been seeing the receipts. They've been knowing what's going on. So they damn sure are not confused about anything at all. Okay. So at the end of the day, if I bring something out or if I hint around something on my channel, I'm not obligated to go anywhere and explain anything. Now, if the story's being told wrong, like it was on Pizarro's, and Pizarro was saying that I had called the police, I'm like, actually, I have not called the police. And I can honestly say I've never called the police about any content creator. Am I saying that I won't do it? No, I'm not saying that I won't. I'm just saying that I have not. Even when it comes down to that girl's PO officer, I've never spoken with him. I just know what the tea was and what people were telling me about him. So I'm like, why would I even call him, even if I was gonna call him? Because obviously he's not up on his job. His supervisor seems to be a little more up on her job, but he seems to not be up on his job. I don't know if that's because she said her money is long, so she gets special treatment. Y'all see how I just laid that down? The people in the Army picked it up. You see what I'm saying? We over here are intelligent people. Even those who might have not graduated high school, maybe they don't have any GEDs, maybe they don't have any bachelor's degrees or 4 or 5 degrees, but they are smart over here. We have street smart, we have book smart, and we also have common sense. So I don't ever have to make anything clear to the Army. They get what it is, okay? So they pick that up, right? So, as far as that, no one's going to force me to come out and say something because they're calling me a liar. I remember when I said this girl was wanted and she had a court case, and everybody told me then that I was lying, only for Beefing 313 to come out and put out a court date and the transcripts and all that other stuff. I mean, I went and had a Army sniper go in the courtroom and report what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But y'all said I lied about that as well. I don't care about what anybody is saying. I know what I know. Now, if nobody else is in the know, that's their problem. Their duty should tell them the truth. Okay? All right. Now, so speaking about And also too, to the first responders, make sure that you have bookmarked the barracks, okay? Because if we need to go underground afterwards, we will go there ASAP. See, catch that? The first responders know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Everything ain't for everybody. If it ain't for you, don't pick it up, okay? That's what I need people to start doing. Stop picking up stuff that ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Even in life, and this is serious, you find a lot of people and they become jealous and envious of other people because they're picking up things that's not for them. That blessing that you're worried about that next person having, that's not for you. They have that for somebody else. But see, if you can show some type of thanks and give thanks to God, even when somebody else is getting blessed and it's not you, God will see that and he will reward you double for your trouble when you can just sit back and be happy for other people. Stop picking up everything that ain't for you. See, people think that I'm worried about other people's numbers. I'm not worried about their numbers. Their numbers are not for me. I'm not worried about anybody else's subscribers. Their subscribers are not for me. Who's for me is for me. And that's good enough for me, because it's all about me. You get that? Okay. All right. So when it comes down to my moderators, there was a situation the other day. At the time, I really didn't see what was going on because when I'm doing a show, I am more concerned with saying what I need to say, remembering everything that I need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have any producers. I don't have anybody that's tallying up bullet points for me. And some content creators on here, they even have people write their drags for them. Catch it? Okay. Somebody just received that. Okay. I don't have that type of stuff going on. Everything that I do here, I do it. You know what I'm saying? So even if it's done half-ass, it was half of my ass and not nobody else. Okay, get into it. Army strong all day. They better understand what that shit means. It means soldier of one. Everybody carries their own fucking weight around here. We don't have no cult and all that kind of stuff. So it was a lot going on. And so I really didn't see what was going on. I had lots of people reach out to me afterwards by email, also Instagram, by phone. I really didn't dive into it even that day to see what was going on, because to be honest, I had an appointment the next day. And so for me, I'm in a place in my life where, other than God, because he is my first priority, after him, usually it's going to be my family, you know what I'm saying, my husband and my children. But right now, I'm in a season where my second priority is my health. And that means mental and physical. So I had an appointment the next day. So I really just didn't feel like going back to look at different stuff and try to collect timestamps and see what's going on and all of that. You know what I mean? Because my mind was on something different. You get what I'm saying? And I think sometimes people understand that, yes, people come on here and they do these shows and stuff, but when they click off of this, well, I can speak for me and my people. We have real lives going on. We got real shit to take care of when we're not on the internet. Okay, just fucking around. So after that, I had wanted to go ahead and talk about it, but then we had I'm Triggered Gate. And even with that situation, I'm not gonna sit here and dog Uppity out. I could sit here and drag her and everything like that, but I'm not gonna do that. I feel like, just like Funky Doniva says, if you're gonna knock somebody down or beat somebody down, at least extend a hand out to help them up, right? And some people may feel like they don't want to do anything to help her, but there are things that people could do to help the daughter if they feel like something is wrong and they want to help, whether it's you sending the little girl some clothes to wear, whether it's you sending the little girl some snacks to eat. And I'm not saying it's anybody's responsibility, but what I'm saying is, if there's a real concern, then people can actually get involved and see how they can help, like people who may live in her area or whatever, or not too far away. So that's what I want to say. And no, me and Uppity are not on good terms. And the reason why I even started bringing up, the challenges, because she was one of the people hitting the links and telling me that my challenge was no good because of the way I did this, that, and the other thing. So I was just showing a little comparison, and it's not to compare me to D Spot or whatever, because what's for D Spot was for D Spot. D Spot had a classy, good contest, and what I really loved about his contest, it wasn't no drama. Now, it might have been some drama afterwards, which is to be expected, but during that thing, everybody was on their A game, period. Okay, so I give him kudos for that. I also give him kudos because if I'm talking about somebody behind their back, I damn sure don't have no problem saying it. So something was said the other day. I'm not even going to say what was said because it wasn't me that said it, so it's not my story to tell or whatever. But it was kind of like in a private conversation. And so it was something about YouTube. And what I then said was, the one thing that I like about D Spot is he may be cool with a lot of people, but he doesn't, from what I can see, he doesn't allow those relationships to affect how he deals with other people. And everybody can't do that. There will be a lot of people who will hate you just because their Judy hates you. You get what I'm saying? And you may have never even done anything to the Judy, but they just don't like you. And that's okay, because it's some people that I may don't really know them, but I don't really like them, or I don't really care for them, or it's just something in their spirit or their energy that's just not for me. But when I feel that way, I stay away from those people. You know what I'm saying? I don't go and force myself to be up around people that I don't like. I don't watch people that I don't like. You know what I'm saying? If I hate somebody's guts, there is absolutely no reason for me to be on their page watching them if they make me sick. The only reason why I know about Megabus and the stuff that she does is because she goes on other people's pages, and that's where I see it. It's not because I see it on her page. You know what I'm saying? I went to go unsubscribe that day on the after the OGs panel, and I ain't never been back since then. Not even to a community board. Okay. So anyway, some people would just feel that way. And I said, I really give him a lot of respect about that, because he'll come and speak and stuff like that. And he doesn't just try to, from what I've seen, pick fights with people just because somebody else he may dislike somebody. So when it comes to my moderators, I want to tell you guys this. When it comes to content creators, I don't want you guys blocking any content creators. I don't want y'all blocking any content creators, and I don't want y'all timing out any content creators. I will take care of that myself. It doesn't mean that I don't appreciate what y'all do, but the way I look at it is, me and these other content creators, we are 1099s. And for right now, I'm going to handle them accordingly, okay? So I'm saying clean slate as of this second. Clean slate. So I'm going to deal with them from this second on out. If they come in here and they're being disrespectful or they're being rude, I will block them. I will cuss them out if need be, okay? So I don't need anyone doing any of that. If somebody comes in my room, whether they be a content creator or just a regular subscriber, whomever, if you have beef with them, keep your beef in the street or at your page. Now, if you come in this live and you say something, whether you're a moderator or whatever, you say something to somebody else, and if they say something back to you, that's between the two of you. It's friendly fire. You guys are deciding to argue back and forth with each other or whatever. But I do not want my channel to become what I see has happened to a lot of other YouTube content creators. Now, this may upset Nika, what I'm about to say, and it may upset some other people, but I'm going to say it. I believe in speaking my truth and how I feel, so I'm going to say exactly what I need to say. I don't want people who may be in the bushes, I don't want them to feel like they have to stay in the bushes, that they can't drop down because they're going to get attacked or they're going to get harassed. I don't want to do what is done to me in many places that I go to, though I'm a grown woman and it doesn't really bother me per se, but it's like this. Do I want assets or do I want liabilities? And as far as the army, I want people who are assets, who can help my brand, who can help me. I don't want people that want to hurt me, because I've had moderators in the past who have done all kind of crazy stuff, bringing me wrong information. Just doing all kind of stuff, just telling me news stories and shit that wasn't even right because they know I'm not going to go watch the person, you know what I'm saying? But just thinking that because they're a moderator that I'm going to trust what they tell me or whatever. I'm not going to take away anybody's moderator stick at all, okay? Now, the reason why I said I was going to bring up Voodoo's name is someone has said to me the other day that they were upset what Voodoo has said in this clip that I'm about to play. I went back to go listen to the clip for myself, and I don't feel any type of way about what Voodoo said in the clip. Do I feel some type of way that he didn't defend me? No, because I'm not used to people defending me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I was more so surprised that nobody else was surprised about what the hell was going on the panel, because it was just, to me, so ridiculous and so out there, okay? But what I'm saying for us, I don't ever want to be them. I don't want to ever be what's going on here, because I'm going to confess something else as I'm talking about some things that might make some people mad. This is about James. Let me confess something about James. When James first went at Nika, I was hot with James. I was hot with James. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like he gave her too much, right? I'm not talking about the kids situation, but I'm talking about when he was saying, you let people disrespect me on your platform and this, that, and the other thing or whatever like that. I was like, he giving her a little too much or whatever. So, but I have to say, as of the other day, I absolutely understand exactly why James felt the way he felt. Now, does it mean that I'm going to cuss Nika out? No. Does it mean that I'm mad at Nika? No. I am disappointed, not in Nika on what happened the other day, because she was not even there. And see, I didn't even know that she wasn't there or wasn't going to be there or whatever. The channel is called Lady Nika, so I assumed that it's her page and she was going to be there. So I dropped in and I spoke like I do when I go to everybody's page. Now, like I said, when I go to people's channels, if I go to Jay Wilson Place, I don't care who's in the chat or whatever, whether I like those people or not. I'm not going to go start fucking with people just because I don't like them, especially when I got my own channel and I can come over here and set it off, okay? I don't go to Kimmy's page and start fucking with people, or go hit the link and start in fights with people. And there are lots of people that Kimmy's cool with that don't like me, but I know how to be cordial and I know how to always respect that content creator. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm there for them and not anybody else. Now, if I get cleaned up over this, I get cleaned up over it. But I'm just being transparent. I really felt that James was a little harsh towards Nika when he got mad with her about constantly being attacked. But I got attacked for the last and final time on her page the other day. And I just said, you know what? This is enough. Now, people are saying that I called her and woke her up and all of this other shit. Number one, I didn't know she was asleep. Number two, I didn't call her. Number three, I never mentioned anybody did name names. So that never happened. I simply sent her a text and told her why I will not be at her page. I'm not welcome there. And it's just that simple. Okay. So I want to play to you guys the clip because I wasn't going to do this, but I'm doing this for a reason because the other day I was saying, I understand what Yusef was saying about men constantly attacking women. I was like, I'm not getting in the middle of whatever was going on with D-Spot and Uppity, but I'm speaking from my own experience. I've been told not once, but more than twice about men putting their hands on me on this YouTube app. Okay? So at the end of the day, Yusef has a point about him being a gay man. I appreciate what he said. He just was being manipulated and didn't understand that he was, really representing and trying to take up for the wrong person. Did maybe D-Spot go hard on her? Yeah, he did. But at the end of the day, they too had something going on. And I feel like Yusef did not have all the facts. I feel like he got manipulated by somebody reaching out to him and just saying whatever. He probably might have heard a little something, took her side or whatever. I'm not here to get in the middle of that because it really has nothing to do with me. But anyway, I can say this. I do understand when that girl's son was dropping down in chats. Now I get it. Maybe he felt a sense of desperation and trying to get some help. So maybe help is on the way. I wish her well. I'm not, again, I back to Uppity. I'm not going to say nothing about that. Okay, so I'm done with that. I'm not speaking on their situation. So I'm going to play this clip that happened to me over at Lady Nika's page. Now, mind you, I came in the chat, spoke to everybody or whatever, and it was shots being taken. It's not the first time. And I just said, well, you know what? Let me just click the link because maybe I have done something or maybe there's some type of misunderstanding because me and this person have never had a conversation before. I don't know them. I mean, I know of them just like they know of me, like we all know of each other. But I'm like, we ain't never had no type of relationship. We ain't never been in the same circles together. We ain't never had a conversation. I ain't mentioned you on my channel. I'm just like, so I'm not understanding where all this is coming from. So maybe it's something that I did because I'm not above, apologizing or whatever. So I'm thinking, maybe some type of misunderstanding. So I clicked the link and this is how this went down.
I think I'm gonna go live. I said, but you can't talk. She said, I'm gonna just sit up there with you on mute. I said, all right, I'm gonna do the best I can because keep her in the algorithm. I look up, she gone.
Yeah, she set you up. She set you up. She did. That's fucked up.
One second, y'all. Shelly?
Yes, it's me.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm waiting
Shelly.
till it's my time to talk.
Hey,
Oh,
Shell.
interesting.
So what's going on, y'all? Fazal, Shelly, every one of y'all. I'm here, and all any of y'all new ones that just popped up that want to talk about something. Thank you, Miss Toby. I'll call you later.
No, I just hit the link because and I'm not gonna scream and cuss. I'll click off the link before I do that, but I am a grown woman. So I just wanted to ask Dwayne, because I kind of felt like, and as you said, if you think this is for me or whatever, I kind of felt like what you said was for me, even though I have friends and I've been offering to do challenges. I could do a different friend for every day of the month.
You talking to me?
Huh?
You talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, I did say that.
So the reason why I hit the link is I just wanted to ask you
Okay.
personally, what have I done to you?
You know you don't like me.
Again, what have I done to you?
You know you don't like me.
Again, I'm gonna ask, what have I
And
done to
I
you?
know that you don't like me.
I'm
So
gonna
whatever I
ask
say, I'm
again,
gonna
what have I done to you?
again, I'm gonna say that. Now you come around wood in the knife to me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. So do your big one. But I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. And and after this, I don't want you to say nothing else to me. Do what you
I
do.
never
Keep me
do
blocked.
say anything
Keep
to
me
you.
blocked. Keep me blocked. And I'm gonna keep talking my shit. You don't scare me, babe. Not at all.
I don't believe that I came here to
No,
scare
no, you
you.
don't scare me at all. So I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Keep me blocked.
I'm just a
Okay?
little
Okay, love?
confused,
Do what you
even
do.
with
Don't turn
Nika,
around.
as to
Don't
why
turn
I became
around
the
and
topic
go
of
backwards. Come
conversation.
forward. Come forward,
Because
because
I
you don't
don't do
scare me at
that
all.
on her platform
Yeah,
at all.
I'm gonna show you. Do what you do.
You know what?
Do what you do.
Have a blessed
Do
day,
what you do.
sweetheart.
Do
Have a
what you
blessed
do.
day.
Do what you do.
Have a blessed day.
Do
God
what you
bless
do.
you.
Then bye.
Thank you for coming up, Shelly.
Bye. Bye. Bitch.
Oh, wow. Hey,
Now
oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna
I
say
didn't
you
know
ain't
that
gonna
was
wield a knife toward me and watch the fun.
I didn't know this was y'all was.
That's why I said I told you it's gonna be interesting. Didn't I say that? Now
Well,
wield
Well,
a
I
knife
didn't.
toward me.
that wasn't who I thought you was talking about. Honestly, I thought you was talking
I
about
was
the
talking about her stupid ass. I mean, I caught the
I
shade.
knew he was talking about Shelly. I knew he was talking about Shelly when he said knives. He mentioned it twice. So she's the only one infamous for those knives. I
Dumb
thought it was
motherfucker.
between me and Shelly. I was confused, but I figured you met her.
I didn't. I guess I was a little slow on that one. Okay.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah, I was. Girl, I'm so
Now wield a
terrified.
knife.
Voodoo. I don't know why it keeps kicking him off, y'all. Let me try it again. Let me see.
Watch the
Voodoo.
fuck. Bitch, I'll be up here. A sapase
It's
on
me.
your ass, bitch.
I don't know why it keeps on kicking Voodoo off. Okay, so all right. So when Yusef said what he said, I completely understand. And for me, I'm not like bothered by that because at the end of the day, I don't know him from anywhere. And I really have sympathy for him because anybody that angry talking about stabbing somebody or fighting somebody and we don't know each other,
All right.
that's crazy. Voodoo, I don't know why it keeps doing this. It keeps kicking you off.
Can you hear
Can
me
you hear me?
now?
Yes,
I
finally,
can hear
yes.
you.
Okay,
Calm
yes.
down, twin.
Oh, this is the other part. Look here.
So
I'm just
okay, I got a question for y'all.
Go for it.
Um, if I decide to put that live button, what do y'all think the general my wait a minute, I got somebody to do. Is you?
Magic, magic,
you better med check that goddamn be at the
that's
door.
J
Med
Dub.
check,
That's J
med
Dub.
check. Come on, nephew.
Magic,
Med check,
magic.
med check.
So what do y'all think I should be, what I thought was gonna be basically just
Child, it's a good thing I take my medication because I would hate to be that unhinged to a complete stranger who ain't never did a goddamn thing to me. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Hold on, I'm trying to remove this thing. Voodoo, this thing is acting so crazy right now.
Child. So what's going on, Shelly?
Yeah, so somebody
Can you
was
hear me?
upset because you was. Yeah, I can. You can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I was just saying that somebody was upset because you was like, "What's tea?" And I was like, I listened to it. I was like, I didn't take that in a bad way, and I'm not mad that you didn't defend or anything like that because at the end of the day, I'm they ain't nobody gonna defend me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for anybody to defend me. But if a person is
Well,
constantly
Matt,
throwing hints in the chat, you can go ahead.
I was going to ask who told you that.
I can't give up my sources, Voodoo. How long you been
Why? It
around
seems
here?
they're trying to start mess. They're trying to start mess between you and I. I would like to know so I can block them. Because Shelly, believe it or not, let me tell you that situation was different. Because I actually liked Dwayne, so I was confused, and I saw that you came up there to try to have a conversation of why he shaded you. I don't think it was any smoke. You wasn't hostile or anything, so I was
Mm-mm.
confused. And I don't want to
Yeah, I
pick
wasn't looking
sides,
to
just like when
fight.
you said Yusef did. Yusef did. He picked a side with Uppity. I don't want to pick a side and say I have all the facts. So that's why I did not defend you in that moment. But trust me, Shelly, I have defended you before. When you and Brooke got into it, I went right over there to Brooke and I told her, you need to talk to your friend. Because it wasn't like what you trying to make it out to be. So that was one, I defended you. There was
No,
another
you don't
time
have
I
to
defended
explain you
you.
defending me,
No,
Voodoo.
I need
But
to,
I
I need to
appreciate it.
say this, Shelly. I need to say this because somebody think they want to start some mess. So I like to set the record straight. Okay. There was another time when you, Lovely Love got up on your competition and
Yeah,
she acted a plum fool and
she did.
people were like, she has the right to do that. I was like, no, you don't have the right to do that. She's gonna win money. Why are you acting a fool? So that was another time where I was defending your action. So don't bring that energy over here with the I don't defend Shelly. I don't like no, we're not doing that.
No, I took it maybe sometimes, and this is just what I'm thinking. Sometimes people don't really understand slang. And to me, when you said like what's tea, I took that like what's going on? Like, like
Yeah, I would
I'm
like to know.
confused.
I was
What's going on?
confused.
That's
I
how
was
I
very
took it. I didn't
confused.
take it. Yeah, I didn't take it in a bad way. So I'm just saying it publicly because I want them to know publicly that I don't have a problem with what you said. I don't have a problem with anything that happened up there. But if there's anybody, because this is another thing that I wanted to say, if there's any of my moderators that feels like them moderating for me is going to be a conflict of interest with somebody else, then let me know. For me, I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some people who moderate for me, they moderate for Tracy. I don't have a problem with that. They might moderate for I don't think I have none of that person. I mean, here and there, I'm quite sure I share subscribers with some people that maybe don't, like me or whatever. Right. Or
Right.
some people moderate for me, they moderate for Brooke. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with that. Now I would have an issue with it if somebody sitting up there coming for me for absolutely no reason. My moderator sitting up there laughing and giggling because that shit just looks some type of way. You know what I'm saying? It still wouldn't make me go cuss the person out. I would just remove my, you know, me and the business together. That's all. But I just wanted to put it out there, you know, just to let you know, I don't have a problem, just to let them know I'm not mad with you. No, nobody's mad with Voodoo. And even
And
with
you know,
Nika,
Shelly,
I'm not
sometimes when I
mad
be
with
in,
Nika,
when I'm in a
but I just go ahead, baby.
no, I was gonna say sometimes when I'm in chats and I see people coming at you, and if I see it's getting out of hand, I will always write not too much on Shelly.
Well, you
So,
know, listen,
girl,
it's
I
a beef
got your back.
sector,
I
and
got your back, girl.
yeah, it's the beef sector, and I know that people are going to do what they do. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to force anyone to like me. Don't get me wrong. I didn't hit that link to be like, Dwayne, please like me. What I hit the link for is if there's a problem, you have an issue, I'd rather that you just let me know that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all of this
Right.
pity pat. I don't get it. I don't really understand that. And to me, I felt some type of way towards Nika. Let me tell you where my problem with Nika was. When Nika comes over here to my platform, when I tell you that nobody, and when I tell you nobody could ever disrespect her over here, even if she wasn't here, nobody could do it. When I tell you I have had Nika back behind the scenes, on the front of the scenes, and I'm not just sitting up here and throwing up, because if I do something, I do it from my heart. I don't try to do it to throw it up in somebody's face. I've had Nika's back in places and spaces where she ain't been, but she's been the topic of conversation, and I have had her back. Okay, so when I go to support her channel, when there are billions of channels on YouTube, but when I go to her channel to support, and I merely drop in the chat, hello everybody, and then I'm being attacked by a man that I don't know, that's crazy to me. So what I just took from that was I don't want her to change anything that she has going on, because clearly she doesn't have control of her channel. Okay, so she can do what she wants to do over there. She's more than welcome to come over here if she likes. She knows my number. Anytime if she needs to reach out to me or wants to talk to me, I'm available. Will I go over to her platform? No, I'm not welcome there. Even down in the chat of that video, let's go to this here. So
Well,
let's
can
say
I
she
say
wasn't
this?
here.
I think if Nika was on the panel, I don't think that would have happened like that, Shelly. To be honest with you, I
Things
don't think
like
it would
that
have
has
happened
happened
like that.
before. She's been there.
Oh,
I
okay.
just ain't
Well,
said nothing.
there's that.
I just ain't
Okay.
said nothing. This is the first time I said something, because I mean, it even happened when I was on somebody else's page, not with the same person. And I could have showed this sound clip for that, but we were backstage. I wasn't the topic or no nothing, but they had to go out their way to cuss me out. And I don't know if people think that them cussing me out is gonna hurt me. Like, you don't know me. I don't have any feelings for you. So whatever you're saying doesn't make me
Right.
feel any type of way. I don't feel no type of way about people switching up on me now, coming for me because they're trying to impress another bitch. Like I'm saying, if you gotta be cool with a bitch and that bitch telling you you can't fuck with Shelly, or you gotta go at Shelly and you go along with it, you a weak ass pussy ass bitch. That shit don't consume me or concern me. So all I just did was I just did some unsubscribing and just said, look, it's just certain places and spaces I won't be, because when I'm taking my
Mm-hmm.
time to go Nika's page, I'm going there for her. I'm not trying to be funny. I ain't there for not one other motherfucker on that panel or in that chat. I'm there for her because I like what she brings to the game. But I get it. Some people have a whole lot, going on. But if I can't come in your chat and support your chat while being quiet and minding my business without being attacked, what the fuck would I look like ever returning back? I'm sorry, but I love myself. I value
I
myself.
know
I
that's right.
respect myself. I'm not doing that, boo. I'm not doing that on any given day. Listen, I said this shit the other day. My husband does not disrespect me. My husband does not call me out of my name. So there is no way on God's green earth that I'm going to ever be okay with. I ain't got to be mad about it. Any other man calling me out of my name, I just won't be there. Because if I'm not there,
Right.
I don't have to hear it. I don't have to. It's not even an issue because that doesn't happen other places. You know what I'm saying? I don't go to Kimmy's place and people over there telling me, "Bitch, fuck you, bitch. Do your biggest one." Like what? Who you? Who is
Child,
that?
and you don't even know the people. That's what be so strange. Like, why are you so mad?
Yeah, I mean, when
It's just
you're that level
weird.
of mad, it's just like. Then I just said, "God bless you," because I mean, like, I ain't never had no conversation about you, and I'm not about to start having one now. Like, I'm speaking about this now because I wanted to put it out here that for my mods, I don't want us to be this. You get what I'm saying? I don't want
Mm-hmm.
us to be this. So I don't want when people come here where they might have a rough day at work or they just home minding their business or whatever. And they just want to take their shoes off and relax and enjoy the show. I want them to be able to enjoy the show. I don't have time for them coming in here and they're being attacked, being beat up on, cussed out, threatened or whatever. And on no given day am I ever going to be okay as a domestic violence advocate. Ever am I going to be okay with a man threatening to put his hands on a woman? Third or fourth man who has threatened me to put their hands on me. I'm not going to get into the other ones because we didn't made peace. But this the fourth time I've had a man say they was gonna put their hands on me. Now, am I worried about it? Am I scared of knocking in my boots? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, and when it
I
comes to
just
me,
wish
I
I would
always
have
tell
had a
people like,
conversation. I'm trying to figure out where the energy came from. I didn't understand the energy. I really didn't. So I was like taken aback when all that took place. I was like, what's going on here? I didn't know y'all were beefing. Oh Lord, Shayden left me up here by myself. But yeah, y'all, I like Shelly. Whoever said that, you trifling, you messy. I'm gonna find out who said it too. Huh. But sometimes you just got to, you know, let people say what they gotta say. Let me read this chat until Shelly come back, honey. Hey, all the smoke. Hey, Mo's Kitchen. Hey, Ship of the Air. So y'all think I was out of line? And be honest. Can you hear me, Shelly?
"Oh shit, it cut me off again."
Yeah, I couldn't hear nothing.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, good. Yeah, as a domestic violence advocate and also somebody who's been through it, you know, I'm not okay with men out here talking about putting their hands on a woman. If a woman is talking about putting their hands on you and you say whatever you say back, then it is what it is. But just the fact that men feel like they got to talk about violence against a woman, and especially a woman where it ain't that deep, or I legit don't know this guy for real, for real. I truly don't. He don't know me. He may know
Yeah,
of
it's
me.
weird.
Um,
And
but there's
Dwayne's
a
usually
lot of
not like
people that
that. He's usually not like that, Shelly. That's why I was like shocked. Like, do
yeah,
y'all have history or something? I just heard that you had him blocked. I know he ain't mad about that.
we have never had an exchange before.
Hmm. Okay.
So, and the thing is with me, I like today, I dropped my link. I can drop it again. And I've been saying this even in a lot of my past shows. Like, if there's an issue and somebody needs to have a conversation, they can always hit the link. There's no need to, carry on. But if you just want to scream and act crazy, then do that by yourself, because I'm just not going to entertain that type of nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people who have the most energy towards me, I trust you when I tell you I don't know those people. They mad because somebody that they cool with don't like me or something like that, because there's nothing else that you don't have to like people. Like I said, there's some people I don't know and I don't care for them. Is whether it's their energy or whatever. Just something about them, it ain't for me. I get that.
Yeah.
But when you to the point where you foaming at the mouth and you doing all that kind of other stuff, it's like, oh my God, like, you know. So
Yeah. It's just weird. I mean, I used to get mad when people used to block me. I remember you had me blocked, Shelly. You remember that girl? You had me blocked.
oh, I did. You know what? Oh yes, I had you blocked because your name was Voodoo. I had the other Voodoo
I
blocked too.
know.
I used to block anybody with it.
And I was like, why
Anybody
she blocked me? I didn't do nothing to her. I was so mad at you. I probably shaded you a couple of times, girl. But you know, that's in the past.
Listen, when I go to the store, right? They have these voodoo chips at the dollar store. And every time have you ever seen them before?
Yeah, I seen them.
They like the cheese balls. And I was like, why the hell they got these in the store? Yeah, so yeah, people just know I'm like that.
Child, I spell my name differently because I don't want it to be, associated with the other voodoo. I'm my own entity over here. But people still be like, they be frightened. So I'm like, girl, whatever. You like me, you like me. You don't like me, you don't like me. I'm not evil. I'm not any of that. I'm probably the nice person on this motherfucker, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and the other voodoo was cool as shit too, but I had her blocked forever.
She is.
I was like, block. But but yeah, like for me, like I said, I'm just gonna be spending a lot more time over here on my channel in places where I'm being entertained and it ain't all that like unnecessary
drama
stuff or whatever. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just in a different place in my life too. So it's like where I was probably like a year ago, maybe I would be willing to entertain a lot of this stuff, but just where I am now, I don't see it. Now, Jay Wilson made a point on his page the other day, and he said that I seem to be enjoying what was going on with Megabus. And I'm here to tell you that I'm quite sure. I know that's a sin too, but yes, I'm here for every bit of what's going on with Megabus. Okay. I'm here for it because this is a person who has called the police on me at least 2 times, if not 3 times. So if
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, making false police reports and stuff.
Wow.
So if a person can do all of that to me, then when they get themselves caught up into something, I can surely be like, okay, justice has prevailed. And I can also write me a piece of little note to the judge just to let him know that, judge, I'm going to need you to, do something about this because, this is just not a good look. And this is my second time speaking with you, judge. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
busy on here saying I was passing people receipts that I don't even know. I'm like, why would y'all think like this person hates me? Why would you think that we passing notes with each other or whatever? Like, it's strange.
Yeah, I just wish some people would just log off for like a month. Sometimes you need to take a break to get your mind right.
You do.
I think she's one of them, and then the other lady is the other one.
Yeah, I had to log off the other day. I had to log off, and then I realized to myself, you know what? You got to start doing less of this shit because it's such a crazy thing that people even find that type of situation entertainment or even content for that matter.
Right.
And you can't change these people. You get what I'm saying? You can't change them. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm realizing that. I'm seeing a lot of people differently these days, Shelly. I'll say that.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna start doing too. If it's okay with certain content creators, I'm gonna start getting little clips from them because I feel like a lot of stuff happens and people miss it or they swear to God they never heard it before because it's a 5-minute situation in a 5-hour case. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why some people, because I be saying stuff like, even with the not to bring this back up again, but like with the Dory and Kiki stuff, people were acting like this was new news. I'm like, I told y'all this like 2-3 years ago. So I don't know if it's because people don't like listening to a lot of information, so you got to give it to them in like little bits and pieces or whatever. I don't know. But it has been
It's
1 hour.
interesting.
Huh? What's interesting?
I still want to know who told you though, girl. I'm gonna find out.
I'm not going to tell you.
I'll find out, Shelly.
No, I don't think. Don't get mad with the person. They probably was just trying to look out. You know, that's how I be taking it. I don't think they was trying to start no mess or whatever.
I did wonder. I was like, is Shelly gonna be mad at me? Because I wanted to. Let me tell you, to be completely honest, I wanted to say something, but I could tell he was really upset. So having a conversation with him at that time would not have been, the best idea.
Yeah,
Because when you came up, I heard you. You were like, you were trying to figure out where was this shade coming from. Like, it wasn't no, you wanted to fight with him. You even said that when you came up. Like, I don't want to fight with nobody or yell or nothing.
Yeah,
you said that.
Even if I was to fight with him, what would I say? I don't know him. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what am I going to talk about? People don't understand that. Like, when it be people and it's supposed to be a beef or whatever, it's like, what am I going to drag you about? I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. Like, legit. I wouldn't be able to pick you up out of a lineup. I don't know about you. I ain't had no conversations about you. I ain't behind the scenes worried about you. I don't know you. Like, it was strange for me. I mean, as a person
it was strange for me.
As a person that they say is mentally ill, it was given I ain't too stable. Okay. They be calling me crazy. I be looking at other people like they crazy because I see, for me, I can't have, first of all, even right now in my life, I can't have hatred in my heart for anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that.
There's nobody that I can say that I genuinely hate. I don't. That spirit of hate will hold you down and it will wear you out. So I don't hate anybody. There's
and
some
it gives you
people that I don't.
wrinkles.
Yeah, that
I'm
part.
just saying.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people out here, looking all aged up as it is now.
Okay, girl.
But it's some people. It's whatever. Like I'm not gonna wake up and be like, oh, if I see so and so in the chat, oh, I'm gonna wear them out. Cause it's like I'm not thinking about them. I'm just here to enjoy the show. I'm not paying these people any attention. Sometimes I think they just give me too much credit, and maybe they think I'm worrying about them. But half of them, they'll come to me and be like, when I first met Uppity, she was like, even though you hate me, I'm like, this is my first time ever talking to you. I don't even know you, So some people just assume you feel some type of way or whatever, or they're just looking to get a they're looking to just have some content or whatever like that. And then for I don't know, people are strange. I mean, for me, like I said, it's not something that I'm going to dwell on, but it may come up from time to time if somebody say something like, oh, meet me over at Nika place. No, thank you. I won't be meeting you over there. You know what I'm saying? Because what in the world would I be over there for? You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not mad with her, but that's the platform that she has developed. You know what I mean? So
have you talked to her since then?
No, we really haven't talked. And we can, I mean, if she wants to have a conversation, we can have one. I'm never
I would have one.
Yeah. I mean, Nika is been around a long time. So I mean, we have a lot of history. I'm not gonna be mad with her about what somebody else did. But I just know that for me, I go way too hard for Nika in ways that she don't even know. And I never said anything. It still won't say anything. But I just don't expect to receive that.
Can I be messy right quick? Can I ask you a messy question?
Are you gonna ask me, is it a certain person and name their name?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want to know, because I'm really flabbergasted by your relationship with Brooke now. Like, I don't understand that, Shelly. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't get it.
What's wrong?
Like, where was the breakdown? Because y'all seem like, y'all talked, everything was good. Now y'all just seem like y'all don't mess with each other no more. And y'all should be like real, real close.
Mm. You don't hear me saying anything about her, do you?
I mean, is she talking about you? I know she like was real. She was critiquing your challenge. That she said other
Do you hear
things.
me say anything about her?
No,
Does anybody in the chat hear me say
you
anything
didn't
about
even
Brooke?
critique her challenge. You didn't say nothing. You know. Okay, well, we can move along. I don't know. I just don't like when people like fall out like that when they were like real tight.
I haven't said anything nasty about her, so if that's what
So a
she chooses to do
conversation
with
can be
me, then
had.
no.
Okay, that's all I need to know, Shelly.
I offered conversations like weeks ago, and she made it very
I
clear that she
remember that.
wasn't interested in that. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So, I've sat here and I mean, people, I don't know whether people tell the truth or not. People have said that she done said some nasty stuff, but I haven't responded to any of that. I haven't said anything about any of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to always respond or act the way other people want to act. But I will say that when it comes to people I don't know, I'm not going to spend no time arguing with them. But when it comes to certain little situations, I've reached a breaking point with them. So there may be some more things that people hear about different things. Because like this situation with Nika, normally I wouldn't say anything about it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even have brought it up or whatever. And it's bigger than just that situation the other day. It's not the first time. You know what I mean? Stuff like that has taken place, and other content creators too. And if those are the type of platforms that they want to have where anything goes, that's all good. That's what they have going on. I'm gonna say this again. I don't want this to be that type of place ever. It never has, and we're not about to start it now at all. At all. And I am gonna start next month. I'll start doing moderator of the month. So I'll start picking a moderator every month, and they will get rewarded. So if y'all ever see a moderator doing something good or fantastic, just bring it to my attention. So I just want to say that I want to take care of those that take care of me.
That's good.
But
I
anything
suck at
else
being
you
a
want to say,
moderator though.
Guru? Huh?
I said I suck at being a moderator.
Why?
So I don't know what to do. I don't know how to time people out. I don't know how to drop no links. I know Kimmy be like, I'm gonna get rid of his ass, but she keep me around, y'all.
It's a lot of people that say they don't know how to drop links. I didn't realize that many people didn't know how to do links.
Well, I think I can do it on this device, my this Android tablet. I can do it on here. So if you need links drop, I can do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and some people use that what's that thing called? The moderator bolt or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
The little robot one.
Oh,
That
the
it like
Nightbot.
logs for you, but that's Nightbot. But that thing is so annoying. I don't know how people deal with that stupid thing.
I know Triple has that on in his chat.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he got his set a certain type of way, but I know like Nicole Reloaded, she got her set, and any little goddamn thing that motherfucker keep talking back shit to you. It's like, what the fuck is going on
What?
here?
Not Nightbot getting sassy. What Nightbot be saying? He throwing shade.
Yes.
He can get it too.
You email me, okay? I'm gonna check it right after I get off of here, Gummy. I'm like, I don't know if she programming it to do that shit or what, but I'm like, oh hell no.
Not Nightbot being shady. Okay.
Yeah, it times
people
people
I know it do all that.
Stuff. Yeah. It times out and everything. And also too, no, it's not a mob party. Also, remember, guys, if y'all have y'all StreamYard and y'all paying $240 a year, today is Black Friday. You can get it for $149 $114 for the whole year. The only way you can get it that
Wow.
way is you cannot, because it's not, first of all, it's not even $25 a month anymore. It's, I believe, 30, if I'm correct. I know they went up on it. So it is whatever the fuck it was before, it's not anymore. But anyway, you can pay either $240 for the year, or you can go to them and go under the live chat and tell them you want that special. You just got to pay for it all at one time, which is $114. And that's a whole lot better. And it makes more sense than paying $25 a month, because after 5 months, that's $125 versus 12 months for $114. Come on. See, that's what I said.
Mm.
We got good sense over here, honey. We might take
Okay.
a couple pills around this place, but we got good goddamn sense. Okay. And if you guys are into Restream, which I think is actually better than StreamYard, they're also doing a Black Friday special. I believe theirs is something like either $5 or $6 a month. For theirs, you can stream more places with Restream. Even with the free one, you get no watermark. Their graphics are better. You have less sound issues. So yeah. So they got the
Okay.
$10 a month one now too, you said? Okay. So yeah, so look into that for y'all content creators, and also check out the fact of how YouTube lets you change your ads, whether you want your ads to be nice and friendly, or whether you want your ads to be like probably some stuff about abortion laws or whatever, and then you'll get paid more money or whatever. So you can change that. I ain't dropping no more gems for y'all. I'll be saving all the rest of them for the army, you know what I'm saying, in the membership or Patreon. Y'all know what it gives. All right.
Okay.
So I have some things I have to do today. So I'm going to get up off of here. I love each and every one of you guys. Is there anything? And oh my God, y'all, the TikTok shop is having a bomb ass sale, y'all. Listen, the TikTok shop got it going on. And if you go over there, claim your coupons, because they got 20, 25%, and 30% off coupons. Already got me a bunch of stuff in the cart and some stuff for my cat. Okay. Can't beat the prices. Oh, you was in the clouds over there, Chipper? Okay. I thought she said they will let you show your ass. I don't know what you talking about.
What?
Voodoo, is there anything that you want to say since you are my guest before we close up off of here? Anything you got
No,
coming up?
Shelly.
Anything going on?
Well, I'm really serious about starting my channel now with all the chaos and people not being real. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do it myself. I'll entertain the people myself.
Well,
Hmm.
when are you going to start doing that so we can support?
It's probably gonna be the new year in January.
Okay. Well, once you come up off of here, drop down. That way, like one of the mods can grab your link. You're going to do it on this same channel right here?
Hmm.
Okay, so drop down Voodoo, and then that way one of the moderators can grab your link. And if y'all can drop the link to Voodoo's channel for me, we can go ahead and start supporting him now. That way, by the time he gets started, he'll already have some people waiting on notifications. Okay.
And I appreciate that, Shelly. It was nice talking to you.
You
And
too, as always.
now that my StreamYard is working, I can talk to you more. You know.
Right.
You
And
know.
I'll tell you too, Restream, that's another one you could test out to see if you like that one. And I'll also give you like some little pointers or whatever, like as far as like the Restream to StreamYard, like whenever you get your own thing up
Oh,
and
you know I'm
going,
gonna be
maybe
hitting
I'll
you
just,
up. I know you know everything, Shirley. So you
no,
know
I
I'm gonna
don't
be
know
hitting you up
everything.
on Girl, you helped a
Ben
lot of
said
people with
she
their
already
channels. I know that.
Ben says she already subscribed. Oh, talking about ads. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No. On the ads. So yeah, just drop down so they can get your link, Voodoo. Thank you so much for coming up, and we're gonna
Okay.
go ahead and support. And then whenever you want to go ahead and do your first introduction or your first day or whatever, just let me know, And I'm gonna make sure that like maybe it'll be like a live. I go live and say, hey, we're going to Voodoo's place now. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
Maybe we can do it like that. So Kimberly Black says she already subbed. Yeah, I gotta go and sub because I usually don't subscribe if the person is they don't do content. Um but make sure you don't start your channel until after you get inside of the party we having on the 10th, okay? Because it's for subscribers only, okay? So I'm not gonna hold it
Okay, I
against
know
you
I'm gonna win
until you
that.
get your
I'm gonna win that. It's on
you
B sector trivia, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be on some B sector trivia. It's gonna be on
Oh, girl,
some
I
regular
got that.
trivia. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then I'm gonna have like a face off, a game off. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, and we're gonna give away some money. So, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Armand
boo.
already got you. There we go, right there. Sub to Voodoo people. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you,
Thanks, Kimberly
Ryan.
Black, Aaliyah, Zara, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and go since that my man is home today. Spend some
All
time with
right now.
him. Um,
I'm glad you're in better spirits after that last
oh my
situation.
god,
Because I
you
was
know
I was the
what?
same way. I was triggered too, Shelly. Very
I
triggered.
tapped out Voodoo. You know, the next day I didn't even remember really being live. I didn't remember who I talked to before that. I just kept having
Mm-hmm.
the flashbacks. I didn't remember a lot of stuff. I didn't like in my right mind right now, I probably would have never even hit that live button. But I
Right.
just couldn't go to sleep that night without saying something because I'm like, oh my God, like, did y'all just hear that? Are y'all what is
Mm.
going on? But like I said, I'm not gonna be uppity down. I would prefer that if uppity wants some help getting her house cleaned or something like that, it might be hard to ask for help. And somebody brought this up when we were talking behind the scenes. They said, look, a lot of people are judgmental in this sector. How can a person ask for help if they know people gonna
That's
judge them?
true.
And I said,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. I said, but if she needed help per se, like cleaning her house or something, just reach out and just say something. It's better to ask for help than to not get the help. And I think if people are going to pretend to be concerned, then at that time, pitch in and do that. Because listen, it ain't nothing to go on care.com and hire a maid for a couple hours or
Right.
whatever to do some cleaning or whatever.
And sometimes my house get junky too. I don't judge people when their house junky. Sometimes you be too busy, but I ain't turning on no damn camera.
Yeah.
But let me
Or
be quiet.
like my friend, her son is he's not autistic and he doesn't have Down syndrome, but he's special needs. Let me just put it that way. And she lives in Montgomery County, so of course that's the richest county in Maryland, so things are a little bit different there. But they have a lot of resources like respite care and stuff like that, where someone can come and take your child out the house for a couple hours. Sometimes you can even
Mm.
get a certain amount of hours where your child can stay at somebody else's house or daycare center, or they can come at your house. But I know when I used to work in healthcare many moons ago, I didn't done it all. I didn't done everything short of selling pussy. Okay. But
Okay now. I don't judge anybody about that. Make your money, honey. Shoot.
but I always say that it's better to be a paid ass than a motherfucking broke ass. Okay, shit, you better have that
Okay.
ass wet and paid. Get into it.
You better
Um,
preach, Shelly.
but when I used to work in healthcare and I used to do home healthcare or whatever, a lot of people do not want to come into houses that are not clean. Because when I had one patient that was a hoarder, and when I say a hoarder, I'm talking about the shit that you see on TV.
Mm.
I didn't even know it was a name for this shit. I didn't even know it was such a thing that people do, because this was before like hoarders ever existed. And the lady had in her bathtub, she had clothes on the shower curtain. She had stuff hanging up. She slept in the living room because her bedroom was full from the floor to the top with clothing. In the
Mm.
kitchen, it had paper. I mean, it was just terrible. Okay, just terrible. Um, so when I would find houses like that, I will call the office and tell them, hey, I'm here at da 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 da. I am leaving. It is, not good for my health for me to be here, and I'm not staying here because I'm not about to go home to my children and bring them anything that I'm picking up in one of these people's houses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you want somebody to come and do inpatient and help you with your child, you have to also make sure that you give them a comfortable environment to be in, which also may mean being off of the internet, because if they're in there trying to do things with your child, they don't need to hear hooping and hollering and screaming and dragging and cussing and all that other stuff. And I'm going to personally go on
Mm-hmm.
and say this, and some people may get mad. They talking about her not being a good mother because she on here too many hours a day. I think anybody that has children under the age of 18 and they're spending more than half their day on YouTube, in my opinion, they're all bad mothers, if you ask me.
I
And
agree.
in my opinion, she's not by herself. Children are at an age where I know they're used to, the computers and the different apps and stuff like that. But your children need your time and your attention. And the fact that a
Mm-hmm.
child will be up at midnight, and for people to think that that's normal, or they don't see a problem with it, or that it's even normal for her to talk to her child the way she did. The way she
Mm.
talked to her child was probably worse than the beat, because most of us, especially if you black, goddamn well you got your ass tore up, and you
You gonna
probably
get
got beat with a
popped.
motherfucking,
Mm-hmm.
you might have got beat with a goddamn switch. Okay? Because we got the motherfucking switch. But
Okay.
I'm
Ironing
not
cord.
saying just because it was done that it's right to do. Because both of my brothers, they feel they don't believe in spanking a child. I feel like if a child got to get their ass popped, the kid get their ass popped.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Would they say spare the
Spare the
rod,
rod
spare
or
the
something.
child?
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't think your children are supposed to fear you. They're supposed to fear you in a way of respect, but not be in a way of fearing to the point that some kids are so afraid of their own parents that they'll pee the bed because they're scared to get up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think children should respect their parents, even if they're grown. You're supposed to still have respect for your parents or whatever. But I just think that instead of like turning that into content or whatever like that, or to take it to constantly beat her down, how about we see how we can assist her if she wants to be assisted, because I know there has to be some resources in her area, um some type of place. Maybe it's just a matter of, maybe she needs a social worker, because I think that there's a little something going on with her as well. I don't think Nala's the only one that has something going on. You get what I'm saying? So maybe
I
she needs a
understand.
worker or a social worker, or somebody that can come and help her get things, on a schedule, and stuff like that. Because especially if the child is in school, that's even worse up at 12 o'clock at night. That means when they go to school, they can't concentrate on their work. They can't
Right.
concentrate on learning. Um, and then plus, if you on here too much all day, your children are picking up very bad habits. Because unless this is how you live in real life, if you live in real life where you cussing and screaming all damn day long when you're not on the computer, then I guess. But if you're not, I mean, do your kids really need to hear all of that crazy stuff going on? I
They
don't think
don't.
they do. And it always be the ones that got the special kids. They talk about, well, my kid is special needs. If they that special to you, get the fuck off the internet. Obviously,
I
they're
know
not
that's
special
right.
enough because they can't log the fuck off. Hey, Linda G. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, Nicole.
Well, let me
Hey,
go, Shelly, bro. We have you on here all day. You can't go see your
you
man,
know, I,
girl.
you know me. I was my husband to go get me some food and be on here for another 3-4 hours.
I know. I could tell. We did this one time. I think it was like before you left. We stayed on here like 3 hours. I was like, why
Yeah,
am I still on here talking to Shelly?
we had a good time though. We had a good time. We did. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna have a good time on the 10th. I promise y'all that, a good time, and it's my money, so I'm gonna give it away the way I want to. If you guys are into chakra bracelets and you have a PO box, or you don't mind me having your address, be extra even more excited, because I will be giving some of those away too, on cupcakes and cocktails. Okay.
You still giving out your samples, your edible samples?
Ooh, child, let me tell you. I get it, it depends on who it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you my address right now.
You can get a sample from the company. All you got to do is go right on the main page, and when you go down, you put your
Mm-hmm.
email address in, because all they're gonna do is start sending you promotions or whatever, and then they'll give you the
Oh.
edibles for free, and you'll just pay like $3.99 for shipping.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
you
all I
get
need to know,
4, and
Shelly.
they get you through like 4 days, child.
Okay.
Oh,
All
I'm on my
right,
third
Shelly
edible
girl.
today, child. Hey,
Girl,
Culture
not
Bay.
third. What?
Yeah, well, I cut it in
Okay.
half though. I cut it in half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically it was only 1.5 or whatever. So and Nicole said she ate all the samples. Thank you, All the Smoke, for posting that. And I thank All the Smoke so much for dropping all the links. And going forward, I must say, when other content creators are doing specials, no disrespect, but if they're not an extension of the army, we won't be dropping any of their links about any of their stuff that they got coming up. But if they're a supporter and a friend of the channel, then we will. But other than that, we won't be being kind, because we were doing that too. We were dropping links for a lot of people to be talking a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, for no good reason. So we just won't be doing that anymore. And that's just more work on my moderators. For what reason? When I feel like they already out here working hard, you know what I'm saying, out in the paint. All right. So yeah, if y'all into those oh, Mo said I can give y'all a recipe, but I ain't sending y'all no cupcakes. She ain't got time for y'all lying later on talking about y'all got food poisoning. Or like that one lady who said she ate something, and she said the people, it was from like a restaurant, and she was saying that they spiked her food or whatever. And see, the thing with that, it's hard to deny that. You see what I'm saying? Because if you go get something from, like, let's say you get something from Popeyes, you might eat it just afterwards. You're gonna be like, I had Popeyes. But Popeyes could deny it. But if you're saying it and it's in your system, it might be hard for them to deny it, because they don't know if one of their workers dropped something in the drink or whatever. You know?
Right.
I don't know.
And people do stuff like that to be, you know, to be funny, to see how you gonna act.
Yeah.
People do
like
stuff like that.
Like this one person was going around in the ice cream aisle and taking the lids off of all the ice cream and licking them and putting this
Yeah, I saw that.
and then putting the tops back on top of it.
Didn't she get arrested? I think she did.
I think she did.
Just nasty.
Yeah, and the next time I come on here and I have some time, I'm gonna have to tell y'all about this kind of like a true crime story, but it's just so deep, and it just makes me want to ask the question, are people born that way? So I think that's what I'm gonna be talking about the next time. We're gonna really get to doing some, real content, because the stuff that I don't want to ever have to subject myself to making up lies to fight with people or fighting with people for no reason. I refuse to do that. But if I see something on the streets, of course, I'll come on here and talk about it. But
you don't talk about Shamar no more. I remember you always talk about Shamar. We need to talk about him one day. We need to set it alive for real. You know, I got opinions on that.
Voodoo, you playing with me. This is why I'm gonna be here all day fucking with you.
I know.
Do you know that girl, what's her name? She kind of like famous on her own.
Sukiana. Yes, I saw that girl.
But he back to living in the streets again.
Wow. So that was all for show.
Yesterday. Yeah. I just seen that yesterday, so I said, "Oh, I got to go over there and catch up and see what's going on." Because Tommy, he got me blocked. I can't stand his ass. But I be
that other boy you like, the boy who got beat up. You remember him?
Oh, J Rock.
He do porn. Do you know that?
Yeah. He been doing porn. He said he do it over there.
I was like, girl.
Indeed, he do.
All right.
I'm loving over there doing it, child. Shamar had a sex
Oh, for
tape.
real?
Yeah.
How much they get paid? I'm just playing.
Shoot, I don't know. Look, Rico the Brat was over on Kiki's page today talking about being a what he said, a sugar baby or sugar babe.
Oh yeah, he
He was
always
talking
talking
about how
about
he
that. Mm-hmm.
said he got some cars and some money. I said, okay,
All right,
I don't
Rico.
know. Yeah.
But all right, Shelly, I'm gonna be on here 3 more hours, girl. Let me go. Bye, honey.
I'm gonna check out Shamar though. I'm gonna check out what's going on with him though. So that way when I come back, we'll talk about it. Cause it was just yesterday I seen it and they say he's sleeping in the streets again. I said, ain't this a motherfucker? I don't understand
That's
why
sad. That is
he
sad.
won't go and stay in a shelter or something so they could help him get a place or something. Or go to like maybe like a halfway house or like a nursing home. I'm sure he qualifies with his health issues.
I know he does. It's got to be something else he's not telling us. I don't know. He must have messed something up somewhere down the line.
He don't like to pay bills, and he give all them niggas his money. Mm-hmm.
Sounds about right.
And then his payee doesn't give him all his money from his SSI check. I don't know how much she give him or whatever, but if you have what's them people call a payee, it's because you don't know like basic math or you're not capable of handling your own money or whatever. But my thing is, if the payee is saying like giving him half of the money and she keeping half for him, he should have been had enough money to get his own place a long time ago. So I think that lady's probably using his money or spending the money, because where the fuck is the money at? Why is he sleeping in the streets if she been collecting half his check for the last 3 years or so? He do got a nasty
but
attitude.
He chooses to live in the street though, doesn't he? Because somebody offered him a place to stay, but he didn't want to leave his boyfriend.
His aunt Kiki offered him a place to stay, and yet at the time he didn't want to leave his boyfriend, even though she really never liked to be bothered with him either. And then he could have stayed with Tommy. She would apologize, but Tommy and them be using him too for money. That's their cash cow, you know.
They do.
So, but like I said, I'm
all right, boo boo. Let me go and be productive.
Oh, absolutely. Bye. Unapologetically Me says, when he and Tommy had money, they tell people to kiss their ass but go begging when they're broke. They make demands for people to get the money up. They'll go on mute and talk and say, we're not taking it off of mute until y'all cash app. That's what y'all do, taking advantage of your supporters by telling them to do crazy shit like that. But they're the crazy ones doing it. They would do all kind of shit. So anyway, D-Dot, lay it down. Child, indeed not. Like, I support in the little ways that I can, but shit, we ain't gonna get out of control about it now. While you talking on mute and I gotta pay you to come off of mute, I'll be damned. You know what? I'm in a DMV mood today. So let's go ahead out with the DMV music today. All right, let me go ahead and pin some of these comments up at the top. Love you guys so much, and thank you for being here. Bye.
There's a pain, see you walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak, try to stand but my knees go weak. have a clue, yeah.